Hey everybody, let's talk a little bit about how to ace these essay questions that are coming up on your exams. First off, there's a reason why I give you essay exams, not just because I love grading. Although I do actually like reading the essay questions, it'd certainly be a lot easier for me if I just gave you a multiple choice. But I have 3 reasons why I give you essay questions. Number 1, you have to really know the topic. If you don't have comprehension of the topic that we're talking about, then it will show in your essay writing. And I want to know because that's how I differentiate between my A and my B and my C students. Number 2, when you write in an essay format, when you write an essay on a test, you are learning how to write quickly, succinctly, and under pressure. And you're going to need to know how to do all of those things for some of the certification tests that you'll take later on. And the third reason I make you do essay questions is that I want you to learn to answer the actual question. And I want to coach you on that now rather than have you be challenged during your praxis or other exams. The biggest problem we have is that people will read part of the question and answer it. And they don't answer the whole question, or they don't answer the subparts of the question. So when you do your essay exams, on my exams, you want to make sure you answer every part of the question, exactly what I'm asking. Not what you think I want to hear, and not what you gather when you just sort of skim over it. I'm looking for you to take the time to read it, break it down, and pay attention to details. Okay, I've picked up 3 examples that I think are very clear. This first one, first he's going to talk about what a lesson developed using interdisciplinary and integrated curriculum model. Then I'm looking for a strong instructional objective, and then I want to know the steps the students will take, and then explain how it meets the definition of interdisciplinary or integrated curriculum. So I'm looking for not only a definition and comprehension by the student of this topic, interdisciplinary or integrated curriculum, but I want them to tell me how they're actually going to implement it in a classroom. So I like this answer. He's a great writer. He's very clear. Every sentence has a purpose and a meaning for being in this essay. There's no extra words or stuff, just extra garbly-goop. I want just the point. I want you to get to the point. The only weakness in this essay is that he does not clearly state the instructional objective. He talks about teaching the students about the history and founding of our American government and Constitution, but that's really broad, and I would grade him down that it's not more clear what the instructional objective is. It should be more narrow and more succinct exactly what he's going to teach with this project. But other than that, it's definitely an A essay. All right, here we have a very straightforward question. What attitudes does an effective teacher possess? There's 4 of them. I want you to define it and give me an example. And so this answer does exactly that. It gives me a short introduction here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs, 1 for each of the attitudes that we talk about in the textbook. She clearly defines what the attitude is, and then she gives me an application in a classroom, an example, a real-life example in a classroom. And of course, I always love it if you tie in a little bit of humor. That always is fun. All right, last one. Differences between expert and novice teachers. So this one's a fairly simple question. She started with a simple introductory sentence. She talked about novice first, and she gave some excellent examples. It's very much to the point and has specifics that it brings forward. It's not just talking in generalities. And then the third paragraph here is on expert, and then a very short conclusion. It's made up of simply 3 sentences, but it's very eloquently written. So a strong writer, as well as somebody who knows what they're talking about. So I hope that's helpful, and I'm looking forward to reading your essays on the exam.